Alright, guys, we're on take number 3. I'm not going to make this very special. Hopefully, this time it goes through. Alongside me in commentary this evening, we have Kenneth Michaels and Bean Shep. Welcome, guys.
Glad to be here. Getting ready to watch Kenneth Michaels, my player, play for the Stallions.
Yep, number 16, you can see him down there. I am Jeffrey John, a.k.a. the Bobcats point guard. I will be your lead commentator this evening. Co-commentator will be Kenneth Michaels with special guest commentary from the one, the only Bean. Michaels with a trap, called, pumped Wang Fang out of the gym, got the bucket to go. We should see a lot of this evening. Kenneth Michaels scoring right over Wang Fang. Bean, as the Tornadoes GM, what are your thoughts on how bad Wang Fang is?
He's my all-star player.
And there you have it, folks. That's his thought.
Yep. Actually, no. Sorry, Huckett Man is, but actually, I've had Wang longer. I think Wang has to be number 1. Huckett Man's number 2. Then after that, my team is.
He's debating which one is his superstar. That's how you know he's got a really great team.
Absolutely.
My team sucks. I hope I lose every game.
What a good, strong move there from Quinn. The Stallions are absolutely going to be a dark horse going deeper and deeper into the season. They seem to be getting better and better. I would not be surprised to see this trade for Kenneth Michaels being what pushes them over the top, and then seeing them fight for a playoff, not a playoff spot, but a deep playoff run come postseason time.
I certainly hope so.
Here comes Kenneth
Michaels has been on 3 teams so far this season, and so far it looks like he's made whatever team he's on better.
I don't know if we can say that about the Assassins. Should that count? Should you be allowed to say that?
Yep.
No.
There's Jerry Johnson going right at Wang Fang. This is the thing about Wang Fang that frustrates people. Playoff Wang is just a different level. But regular season Wang, it's terrible. It's bad. Like, Bean, you have been the GM for Wang Fang for the longest. What are your thoughts on his ups and downs?
Playoff Wang wins championships. No playoff Wang barely wins games.
And there's Jawan Quinn boxing out Dan Rogers, the power forward. Michaels over there, backdoor cut, slams
there it is.
I thought he was lining up in the corner for a 3, to be honest. I'm surprised.
He's been working on those.
Here comes Wang as the ball handler.
Oh no.
Yes. Shoot the 3, Wang! I know you can do it, buddy!
Over to Kabirov. Kabirov pulls a 3. That's no good. Rockwell pulls it down.
If we're losing by 30, can we cut it?
Do you think you're going to lose by 30?
Yeah. This game's not going to get any better.
I don't know. That we just missed a shot. You guys are doing great.
Yeah. Here comes Steve.
Steve over to Murray, recently acquired in a trade where they were able to reel in a first-round draft pick. Dan Rogers trying to push the ball down low.
You got your second back.
Yeah, I just mentioned you were able to recently acquire a first-round draft pick.
Oh.
Not necessarily for Murray, but you made a lot of recent trades. Do you want to talk about where you think your team is at now after those trades?
I'm blowing it up. As you can tell, I'm blowing it up. I realized that my team was good, but my team would never make it over. My team would never make it to the championship because I just didn't have enough. I didn't have the superstar. Like, yes, I had Randall. Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Jamarius Randall?
No, I didn't know. No, I had
Jacoby Taylor.
Yeah, Jacoby. I had Jacoby, and he was a defensive / facilitator.
Yeah, keep going. I'm just turning the volume down here.
He just wasn't a scorer, so I would never have a scorer, like a superstar that could score the ball. I had a superstar that could play defense and rebound and do everything else. He just didn't score very much.
Just so you guys know, you're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the Tornadoes' war room from front office right now. This is the kind of conversation that goes on in their locker room while discussing their personnel. Here comes Wang with a big size matchup. Advantage is what I meant to say, and he takes advantage of it. But the bottom line as to what you were trying to say there about the Tornadoes is you didn't have enough offensive scoring, and I agree. Ken Yang wasn't the answer for this season, so you basically made the decision where you were going to give up on the rest of this year for the sake of your future and the sake of next season, and let's see how it pays out for you. I mean, your team is still talented. Maybe they could make a run this year still.
I hope not. I want a better pick.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that publicly.
This is the kind of content you get in the SBM. GMs publicly admitting during a commentated game that they are trying to lose.
The goal is to lose.
I mean, I'm not trying to lose, but if we lose, I won't. Nah, I'm not sad.
Now, as the star player for the Stallions, Kenneth Michaels is coming on board, making an immediate impact. Your team is stacked top to bottom, but they just seem to still not necessarily fit well together. What's one piece that you think should move out of River City, and who do you think should come in to replace that piece to complete the puzzle that is this River City Stallion roster?
See, that's a real tough question because I feel like whatever kind of tool we need, we have at our disposal. Like if we need a 3-shooter off the bench, we've got like a Mo Booker, a Vince Hart that we can put into a rotation if that's our problem. Or if we need rebounders, we've got that between me and Rockwell. I think the problem is just chemistry. I don't necessarily know if it's a major move.
And that's where I disagree. I think big man position off the bench is your struggle point. I think Louis Olson, good. Like I'd say he's about an average rebounder, but not a good rim protector. And you guys allow too many points in the paint.
Yeah, when either of us come out of the game, it is a question mark at protecting.
Right there is prime example. Michael's out of the game. Rockwell doing his best to stay on somebody. Louis Olson nowhere to be seen to cover that.
Yeah, and that can be tough. So that's probably the biggest glaring issue. But as far as personnel goes, I'd say we're pretty versatile with our lineups that we can set.
I mean, look at this offense, though. This is why the River City Stallions are right now my favorite to make it to win it all. Like River City Stallions are just clicking on a different level right now, and they're my favorite between all them and the Hoop Stars. I think it'll come down to those two teams. Cali Bobcats, if they can figure it out, especially with the addition of Trelly Wright. I think Cali could be in there as well, but right now it's between the Stallions and the Hoop Stars for me.
And let me ask you a question about them. If this team were to have a good playoff run, go to the finals, who do you think that MVP player is for the Stallions that gets recognized at the end of the season as the person who pushed them over the top?
I mean, it's going to go to Jawan Quinn, but I don't think it's as easy as some might say it would be. I mean, Jawan Quinn is the best player. He can put in some points. He's got lots of rebounds. He's got the ability to facilitate as well. So Jawan Quinn's stat sheet stuffs. But the reason I think that's a good question is because the Stallions are one of those teams where it is legitimately a team effort night in, night out. A different person could lead this game every single night. A different person could win the games for this team. So I definitely think it's going to come down to who gets the hot hand in the finals.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Any single one of these players has the ability to, even when they're not like the MVP at the end of the night, you will see people who are contributing more than normal or above and beyond what they're expected to. And you might have a couple of those people a night, and that's why you see some of these impressive victories.
I mean, let me point out that last possession, too. Look at how bad the Stallions' defense is. It's a dominating win so far, up by 11, but that's not because you're playing good basketball. It's because you're playing amazing offense. This offense is exploding, but perimeter defense, interior defense, it's all lacking there for River City. But the problem is, which piece do you move on without sacrificing your offensive chemistry? So, I mean, the goal right now has got to be to outscore your opponent night in and night out, and then hope that Rockwell and Michaels can anchor the defense. And right there is a big reason why. Look at that defense from Michaels, keeping his man in front of him, not picking up a foul, and forcing the missed shot.
And getting the rebound, too. All of that is very important when you have perimeter defense that kind of allows them to go by trusting your big men down low.
Michaels is going to come up and set a screen on Booker. This is probably a friendship that Kenneth Michaels has always wanted as the GM for the Talons. Now a player for the Stallions, reunited with his old friend Mo Booker.
Mo Booker, fan favorite, personal favorite of mine for the longest time. Our paths just didn't continue down the same line from him being a talent. Had to trade him. Ended up making what I thought was a good trade. Created a lot of assets that are the building blocks for this rebuild.
And that trade, a lot of people will credit the Stallions. That is why the Stallions are so dominant, was because of that trade.
Oh, I definitely think that was a big contributor because they also acquired Jerry Johnson out of that trade and some other assets.
Yeah, people criticize the Stallions for sitting on that first-round draft pick without doing much scouting. They didn't really even have much intention. Like, they had no real idea who they were going to draft. People criticize them for holding on to that pick and not moving it, but because they waited for so long to trade it, I think the value kept increasing, and then they were able to get a monster haul back from the Talons in order to get that pick.
Yeah, I think waiting for that pick to gain value by being right before the draft when the trade happened was definitely an underrated factor of the trade. Because looking back on it, you can say the pick was definitely like a very high price, but when you go back and look at the draft day trades and the trades that led up to the draft the days before, that's the going rate of them just because people wanted those picks. It was draft season.
And this is the thing that you're going to have to worry about as a Stallions fan. Right now, the shots aren't falling against a good offensive team. The Tornadoes are not that. But against a good offensive team, if they start to take advantage of that, you could easily start to lose a game. Ken Yang with a wild shot. Doesn't go in. Jerry Johnson pulls it down. Here come the Stallions in transition. Jawan Quinn crossover, drops it to Michaels, goes up strong left hand. That's no good.
No. Afro stops you.
From the Book of Bean.
I'm surprised that Randolph isn't taking over
Kenneth
the game.
Michaels stops you
I mean,
with the block.
It is Dan Rogers we're talking about here.
Dan Rogers was a good trade from you, Bean. Rogers, a three-point shooting big man that can use his height to block shots as well. I feel like it was a very good move.
I agree.
Jawan Quinn, pump fake, got his man in the air. Good move, but couldn't finish.
All right. Here's my
Thing
dunker.
to do with under 2 seconds left to pump fake, assume he's going to be in the air and take that shot. So you could have just given him time.
Oh, we're scoring! Yes!
What a throwdown from Mr. Ken Yang.
I love that man.
Michaels has it up top. Nobody's buying the 3 ball from him. Driving, opening, blocked from Rogers.
Oh, wow.
Michaels
That was a
goes
closeout.
up like a little snowflake and gets blocked.
After beating him on the dribble.
Kabirov takes a screen, driving. Michaels picks him up. Great defensive effort to no avail as Kabirov sinks it right over his head.
Come back.
Yeah, definitely call a timeout on that one. After that surge of offense, they're still down 11 points.
Yeah, like I said, this is what I'm worried about with the Stallions. When the shots aren't falling, if they're playing a good team, this could very well be a turning point in this game.
I am a good team.
If they were playing a good team. They are not right now.
Yes. Wang. It's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Wing and Michaels. Michaels 2. 2
We're
for
going Oop
6
City?
so far tonight. Picking.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Michaels with a block.
Yeah!
It's okay, Steve. I'm also trading Steve if anybody wants him.
What are you looking to get out of him?
I don't know. Send me a trade.
What? What are you looking to get out of him? So I can send you.
I just heard from the GM of the Stallions. I let him know that I was in the gym every night working on my 3-point shot, and he said, "Good work, keep it up." So he's encouraging my 3 shooting. So that should kind of show what we're going for here.
I mean, if you got
Kenneth
like
Michael turning into an MVP candidate. That's
got
what
like
it's
a
turning
second.
into.
A 2nd round pick for Kabirov.
first, probably first.
Which
Steve's good. Steve's good first.
Those are very different things.
Stop.
I'll give you my 2nd.
No.
I'll give you 2
Okay,
seconds.
Bean, 2 seconds.
No. 2 seconds don't make a first.
You just said a second a minute ago.
Stop. Let's just watch the game.
I'll give you Bryce Lane in a 2nd.
3 seconds.
Ugh.
Don't like this, putting in Olsen over Kenneth Michael. I think you should keep him in the entire game.
This is the 2nd
Murray?
time Michaels has been subbed out.
Oh, Murray!
As-
Stop!
Yeah,
Stop, cancer!
we actually saw this happen in the last game against the Assassins. There was a minute left in the half. The only substitution was they took out Michael.
Wait a second. Bean, I don't think that's appropriate to yell
Stop,
while
cancer.
commentating. Bean,
Stop continually doing it.
Oh, that's right.
I
All right, Murray's
apologize.
the cursed. He's the curse.
I apologize
That's
to the one
what I mean
person
by
that
that.
may have heard what Bean just said. If you guys heard what Bean says and DM it to me, and allow me to apologize, just DM me what he said, and I'll give you 100 points.
Sorry.
And we'll take it directly from Bean.
The
What I
last
just talked
time,
about is
the
not
last
funny.
time I did an Easter egg like this, nobody caught it except for Veronica.
I just want to make sure we
I
have this
said
clear.
all you have
I
to
do not
do
think
is
that it is funny.
I said all you guys have to do is DM me the word sword. No, it was the word Tyson Anthony, because it was a Chupacabras game. I said whoever DMs me the name Tyson Anthony will get 100 points, and Vern was the only one that did it.
Is it too late?
Yes.
Would it be bad if I say the word? I think I'm excluded. Good job, Murray.
Definitely excluded as Wang Feng throws.
Get him
Leo
out of
to
here,
the
ref! Get him out!
It's bad.
Get him out of here!
So
Wang Feng with such a dirty play. to end the half.
Team
There we
up.
go. It's up and it's no good. Alright, guys. As always, we are bringing you the Bean Shep halftime report. Lion and I will not say a word until the third quarter begins.
Alright, well, I just wanted to make sure we got this clear. The word I used means nothing. I feel bad for all the people that actually have that. But halftime report. Stallions, they're looking great. They can't really play defense. Defense is lackluster on some possessions. My team is looking like I just traded away my star player. It looks bad, which I knew that coming in. But hopefully second half comes around and we can pick it back up and make this a good game. But good job to the Stallions and Kenneth Michaels for finally getting his player good. It pains me to say that. That's all I got. Sending it back to you guys. Okay. You can hit the button anytime.
And there you have it, your Bean Shep halftime show.
It was nice to hear from Kenny, Ernie, Shaq, and Bean.
As Wang Feng gets a lucky layup to go. Quinn throws it up. Rockwell finds it. Michael's going to get blocked from Feng.
Whoa!
Alright, you made him hot!
He's still not... Okay, there he is. He crossed half court finally.
He's fast.
What would you trade for? What would you want for Wang?
Playoff Wang is irreplaceable. At least 2 firsts. It seems like a lot, but playoff Wang is a.
As he decides not even to attempt that block.
I was
there's
waiting under the rim like I was waiting for a bus.
There is no one. I mean, no one in this league that can beat playoff Wang.
Except for all
the people who have beat him.
There's only one team that beat me, and that was the Assassins.
See, now if the Tornadoes could play offense, this could be a different game here.
Woo!
I traded away.
Little Fox.
Jacoby Taylor did not play offense. He rebounds and somewhat facilitates. But this is why you traded away Jacoby.
Yeah,
because you
my
had no
team
offense.
sucks.
Rockwell having a great game tonight. 8.6 rebounds at the half.
I'm 1 for 7. Good job, Steve.
Oh, Michael!
Ooh!
Well, you did it on an afro. Good job. Good job. What's your name?
Good job. What's your name?
I'm willing to trade anybody on my team at this point. I'm not.
Wang Feng.
No. Not Wang. I can't. I love him too much.
Huck it, man.
Sure. He's not hucking it. He's out. He's done skis. He's gone.
Call me when you're willing to trade Wing.
Ooh, and one posterizing Fang. Sorry.
Kabirov yelling at Wing.
He goes, "Come on, bro."
Come on, Bean. I want Wang as just a joke. I'll give you a second for him. He's trash.
No. There's no way.
I'll give you 2 seconds for both Wang and Kabirov.
No.
What the fudge? Look at that. Kabirov is now like 1 for 9. Let's see if Kenneth Michaels scores on Wang Feng again.
He's probably yelled at Wang more than he's made buckets.
Oh, there's a good rebound from Murray.
Ooh, that's
Murray.
new from him.
Murray's
You
having a
haven't seen-
resurgent season this year.
You haven't seen him all game.
And there's another miss from Kabirov.
Anybody want Kabirov? His value's getting lower as he plays this game.
I'll wait till the end of the game to offer you nothing.
I will offer you Bryce Lane.
No second.
No, his value got lower.
2 seconds.
It's okay. I'll trade it to someone else.
Okay.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe
I feel
Steve.
like Bryce Lane is the new Murray Williamson.
The thing is, Bryce Lane was like a free agent at pickup. Like, nobody knew who he was. Then he outperformed for the Bobcats last season. So, I mean, he came from nothing and then somewhat earned expectations, and now he's just not living up to the new expectations.
You know what? I know why
Murray
Huckaman's
Williamson
not
was a
hooking
stud
it.
in college.
I know why Huckaman's not hooking it.
Because he's not.
He's not my point guard. He was my point guard before. I should have realized that. Alright, after this game, I want him to be my point guard. I want Steve shooting.
That's
Or you could just trade Steve.
No.
You want to know why he's not hucking it? It's because Steve Kabirov demands so many touches.
Well, we'll find out.
What do you mean we'll find out?
Yeah. So after you put Randolph in as the point guard, and they play a few games, then I'll see if his stats start to go back up.
Okay.
And then if not,
So what is
Then-
Kabirov going to be? Your assisting shooting guard?
why not?
Oh, I mean, it's in his
My
name.
My team can't get any worse.
Well,
Ooh.
Michaels helped him. Like, Michaels was basically like, here's an extra point, bro.
Thanks, Mike.
I mean, he went for the foul knowing that his only chance of making him miss the shot was to give him free throws. And he just completely whiffed on hitting the ball, too.
Come back.
Yeah. Only 17.
Come back.
There's the wild card Mo Booker doing wild card things again.
Right here. Here's a
If you
three.
if you can predict what he's going to do, there's something wrong.
Here's a three.
What offense by these tornadoes?
What was that?
Whoa! How did Waters get that?
I have no idea, but Michael's like batting down the hatches and got ready for that second rebound. It's like, I don't know how you did that, but it's not happening again.
I don't know how you did that, wizard man. What
All
about
right.
Josh Waters, Bean?
Olsen just completely ignored that, dude.
Yeah, well, interior D is bad.
Waters. I'll be willing to trade Waters.
What do you want for him?
I don't know. What are
I'll give
you?
you
What are
Bryce
you
Lane.
willing? No. Stop trying to give me Bryce Lane.
Bean. How
No.
about I just give you Bryce Lane in general?
Sure, he could be my starter.
Yeah.
I'll make him a starter.
Give me 50. Give me 100 points and Bryce Lane's yours.
I don't have 100 points. I just spent them all.
Give me 20.
I'll give you 5, and I'll start him.
Deal.
Fine, deal.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. We got a deal done.
And now you have 11 people, so who are you dropping?
Kabirov.
Listen, whoever you're going to drop, why don't you just add him to the trade with me?
That's true.
Who's this Hunter guy?
Preston Hunter.
I love his mismatched hair and beard.
Preston
It
Hunter.
was-
That was his signature style in college.
Well, I mean, he is a user player, so yes.
Yep, MSU point guard from last season. Do you not remember that, Kenny?
Well, I mean, they don't look the same.
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
They don't
That
look
was
the same.
actually one of the appearances that looked the most similar. Kenneth Michaels was a pretty good one too.
Yeah, that one was deadly accurate. How similar it was.
Bean was pretty good.
Yeah, Bean was also good.
That's Coach
Michaels, mid-range J.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna take back what I said. I feel like Michaels is gonna be in this league. Okay.
Who are you
I
trading?
heard it here,
Bean?
folks.
You pick any player on your team, and I'll give you Bryce Lane for them.
No. I thought about it. I don't think I want.
You said you were gonna pay for it for 5 points. You gotta cut somebody anyway.
I didn't think about the cutting part.
I'm thinking about bringing my my 60, my 70 overall back.
Who?
He was really efficient last year.
I feel bad that he just walked and they cut to a replay of him getting blocked.
Irv Bishop?
Yeah, Irv Bishop.
You just traded me Irv Bishop.
Not anymore.
What do you want for Irv Bishop?
That's how that's how you got Murray.
Damn. Well, I forgot.
This is uncut footage of how the Tornadoes front office
this
is
is
operating.
standard negotiations.
This is how the Tornadoes negotiations normally go.
Where's my producer at? He's supposed to be helping me with these things.
Did you see Wang allow Fox to make that layup right over the top of him?
My team is just bad, dude. Don't stop.
So then
You can
only down
truly
19.
blow it up.
Yeah, if you hold on to the remnants of your old team, it's never going to be blown up. Don't tell me I should get rid of Wolf because of that. I hate my own. I hate my own logic until I take it back.
Just
Sure,
blow it all up, restart. What do you want for Wang?
Okay, fine. I at least want a first for. I mean, playoff wing by itself is something.
Do it. Give him a first for Wang.
I'll give you my comp first.
No comps.
That's an end
Okay,
of the
you
first
said
round
first.
still.
I know, but this is Wang. This is
Look
playoff
at
wing.
Look at that defense and tell me Wang's helping you now.
He is.
Listen, I'm not giving up a good first for that. I don't care how good he is in the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, I don't care.
He has squiggly arms.
Lion, squiggly arms.
That's a negative. Why aren't his arms straight?
He's a squid. Yeah, he's like a giant squid.
The first
Why?
thing I'm doing if I get Wang Feng is cutting his hair.
No,
Can get a
don't you
haircut.
dare.
Look at the Stallions
Oh!
pulverizing the big men for the tornado.
I love how you can see Yet Wang in the background. Like that must suck to be him.
Yeah. Wang just decided not to step over. This is the problem with Wang Feng, is he just decides not to play so often.
He's like, okay, fine. He is.
I don't even know if I want to offer the comp pick.
Dude. It's fine. I'll just trade him. He wants Wang.
All right.
I mean, that would be
He'll give
interesting.
He'll give me 2 firsts.
We'll give you 2 firsts.
Alright,
If you can get 2 firsts from Amar for that, then go ahead and do it.
What about you? Better offer him the trade before this video goes out, though.
It's true.
And now you're on a time limit. TikTok.
I don't know if I want to trade Wayne.
What about Wang Feng?
Jeff, you already beat.
Fine. You want to blow up this team? You tell me what some of these. Who would be cheap to trade for? What about Josh Morgan?
Sure.
Josh Morgan for Bryce Lane?
Bo. That one hurt, Bo.
Why not?
I don't want Bryce Lane. If you're trying to dump him off so bad, I don't want him.
Lion, Bryce Lane?
Hold on. Yeah, Bryce Lane.
How many firsts are you offering me to take him?
None. I'll give him to you, and I'll give you 100 points for Malachi Fitz.
Oh, if we're talking points here, I want back in.
Alright, I'm willing to add 100 points to Bryce Lane's pockets as he's leaving my team to go to yours.
I'm offering you Bryce Lane with a lot of cash.
Bryce Lane's entering the new city with a lot of cash.
His paper clipped to his chest with a little sticky note that says, "Delivered to new owner."
Can't trust him with. Oh, what a pump fake! Alright, so now you guys can have a bidding war. Depending on how high the bidding war gets, I might up my points that I shoved into his pockets. Right now it starts out with 100. Man, there's no defense in this game whatsoever.
Alright, I give you Waters.
Alright, Lion.
Can you counter offer?
Bryce Lane and a wad of cash.
Wad of cash.
RJ Outlaw.
Alright, pleasure doing business with you, Bean.
I love Malachi Fitz too much in the small amount I've seen him.
Jerry.
That's
a classic Jerry move there.
No, I'm gonna try to trade Bryce Lane to like the Bullfrogs or something.
What happened to Turner?
Darnell Turner plays for the Chupacabras.
Oh.
I don't know if you need to be worrying about more offense, though, considering you've allowed 73 points to the Stallions.
Hey, you know what? It could be worse.
You could probably use a
I
center.
could have let more.
You could probably use a really good rebounding power forward.
Kenneth? You want to come to
Jacoby Taylor might fit your team really well.
I know.
Don't you dare trade for me.
Alright, Tornado's slowly turning into the new Talons.
Yeah. I picked up Murray.
You need to You need to also pick up Mo Booker and Jerry Johnson. I love how chippy it's getting for being down 20.
19.
Give it a second. There we go!
That just gives you a turnover.
That's fine. Oh.
It's alright. We all know if he had an extra second to shoot, he would have drained a 3. He's been working on it.
Michael's whiffed on a block there. That was interesting.
It's alright, got the board. And wow, Wang is slow. Michael was going backwards faster than he was going forwards.
Wang is so slow. Look at Kenny. Corner 3.
Corner.
Wing is so slow.
It was like watching a fast corner, like
He
back
is a
down,
tornado
watching
for
a
life.
tight end.
It's a tornado for life.
Look at him go. This is
Oh, look at him hop around,
This is full sprint for Wing.
blazing speed.
Forbes is killing it tonight.
Let's see who makes it down court first. Quinn or Wing. Alright. Quinn walked, so Wing beat him barely. Pick and roll, this is gonna be bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Defense.
yeah, that was
That's
some
it.
good D.
You said that was in.
You guys all just converged on one person.
He's not scoring.
And then there's that Stallions D. Let
Yeah,
Michael
commission.
shoot a 3. What do you have to lose?
It's true.
Michaels could probably use a closeout badge.
He just got the spin cycle. He just went to the spin
Wang
cycle.
is so bad.
I like to imagine right now he's got like the little rubber duck spinning around his head.
He caught it somehow.
He's just, all you gotta do is lob it near the rim and get it. I don't know why they don't do that more.
Alright, guys, hopefully you enjoyed our trade negotiations with a little bit of Stallions basketball in the background. I will catch you guys all in the next one.